This year is the year of the tiger, and it's my year. I am a tiger. I was born in 1974. The animals go by a 12 animal cycle. So every 12 years, you will be back to the animal that you were born. What many people don't know that in addition to the 12 animals, there are also a cycle of 5 elements. And these 5 elements cycle with the animal. This is the year of not just the tiger, but the water tiger. These are the Chinese 5 elements. You may know about the elements from Avatar. There is just a little slight difference between Chinese 5 elements and what is represented in Avatar. 3 of the elements are the same: fire, water, and earth. But in Chinese 5 elements, air is not an element. We have qi, which is all around, but it's not actually represented as an element. So in addition to these 3, there are another 2 that are in Chinese 5 element theory: metal and wood. There is a cycle and there is a relationship that these elements have with each other. This is in the order of a supporting relationship. Fire supports earth because after a fire, then you have the soil, something that you can grow from that fire out of the earth. Earth supports metal. Gene is gold, but you can think of it as metal or gold grows out of the earth. Metal supports water because metal can be forged into a vessel to carry the water. Water supports wood. If you think of wood as more than just wood but tree, water can give the hydration for the tree to grow. There is also opposing relationships between the different elements. If we start here with metal, metal can be forged into an axe or some sort of blade that can chop down trees. So metal opposes wood. Wood can deplete the nutrients out of earth. Another way to think about it is the roots of trees can also disrupt the earth. So wood opposes earth. Earth can redirect water. Now you can build a dam with the earth and redirect the water. So earth opposes water. Water can extinguish fire. So water opposes fire. Fire can melt metal. So fire opposes metal. I mentioned that there's a cycle to the elements as well as a cycle to the animals. So the animal cycle, they just go one after the other. The first animal is the rat. And then it goes to the next animal, which is the ox, which is the year that we just left, into the year of the tiger. And then from the tiger, we go into the rabbits. So you would go and cycle all 12 animals until you get back to the rat again. In addition to the animal, we also have the elements. And this year is the water tiger. So how do we determine what element goes to each year? The elements don't cycle one after the other. The elements actually will stay 2 years in a row. So this is the first year of the water element. So that means that the next year will also be the water element. If you know the 12 animal cycle, then you can predict what will be the elemental animal for the next year. So in the 12 animal cycle, after tiger is rabbit. So we know this is the first year of the water element. The next year will also be the water element. So next year will be the water rabbit. And there is actually a methodology to how the elements cycle. And we can start here with metal. If the year ends in 0 or 1, it will be metal. And then it will cycle in the order of the supporting elements. So since my wall here has it in the order of supporting elements, we can just walk with it so that we can predict the years after that. So if the year ended in 0 and 1, it is metal. So we left the year of the metal ox. 2021 was the metal ox. And since we had 2 years of metal, then the element will have to cycle to the next element. So if the year ends in 2 or 3, it will be the water element. That's why this year is the year of the water tiger. Next year will be the year of the water rabbit. If the year ends in 4 or 5, it will be wood. We cycled over. The next 2 years will be fire. The next 2 years will be earth. And then we go back to metal again, and that will get to the year 0 and 1. For most people, majority of the people, there will only be one time in your whole entire life when you complete the full cycle of element and animal to be the elemental animal you were born as. And that's 60 years. 12 animals, 5 elements. So when you're 60, that is probably going to be the one and only time, unless you're able to live to 120 years, which some people in the world have achieved, but most of us, I don't think, will be able to do that. So the one and only time you will be able to get back to the elemental animal you were born in is when you're 60. So for me, in 12 years, it will be tiger again. And then we know that will then cycle back to the wood. That will be the one and only time I will ever be a wood tiger again. What we will also be doing today, tiger Qigong exercises. It gives us a chance to really take on the spirit of the tiger in our bodies, in our spirit, to move with strength. But not just strength. If you think about how a tiger moves, they're also so graceful and beautiful in their movements. It's power and grace. Feel ourselves becoming like tigers in our movements. I'll guide you through 3 movements. The first one is just a simple stretch. This is to get ourselves to feel the spirit and power of the tiger coursing through our bodies. So it's not just you trying to do the movement like a tiger. You want to embody the spirit and imagine you are a tiger when you do this. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart, shoulders relax and feel even weighted on both feet, arms relax down. And we're just going to regulate our breaths just to get ourselves focused. Inhale, shoulders relax and bring your hands to face you. Exhale and let the hands drop down. And we'll do this 3 times. Regulating your breath. Your breath leads the movement. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now the first tiger movement we're going to do is tiger raising its paws. So let your palms be palm down right in front of your hips. And let the first knuckles of your hands curl under. And now, making vertical fists, starting with the pinky, 1 finger at a time. Pinky, ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger, thumb, making a vertical fist. Inhale, bring your fists up in front of your chest. Open up the palms and press the hands up overhead, eyes looking at your hands as you press up. Eyes look straight ahead forward, making vertical fists again, starting with your pinky, ring, middle finger, pointer, thumb. Exhale, bring your fist down to chest. Open up the palms and press the hands down. And again, starting with the pinky, ring, middle finger, thumb, fist up to chest. Open the palms, shoulder stays relaxed. Imagine yourself as a tiger, lifting its paws and stretching up. Eyes look straight, pinky, ring, middle finger, thumb. Exhale down. Bring your fists in front of chest. Open up the palms. Press down. And we're going to do this 2 more times. Trying to find your breath in this. Your intention and your breath lead the motion. Eyes look straight. Make your vertical fist. Exhale down. Open the palms. Press down. Last time. Inhale, feeling your breath strong. Eyes look straight, vertical fist. Exhale down. Okay, now we're going to do some stretching. All right, take this nice and gentle in the beginning. Loose fists by your side, both feet flat to the floor. This movement is called tiger seizing prey. Take on the spirit of a tiger seizing its prey. Both feet flat on the floor, bending backwards, and let the hands come alongside of your body. And now you're going to make tiger claws. And you're going to stretch straight ahead forward and let your eyes look straight ahead. I'll give my profile view so you can see. It's like you're trying to stretch across a table. Eyes look straight. Bend your knees and using your wrists, bring your hands back like you're clawing back. Loose fists. Inhale, come straight back again. And now, turn out your left foot so that your foot points to the corner and bring your right heel forward and your paws come down hip level. And you seize your prey. Feet shoulder width apart. Adjust your feet straight, even weighted. Again, inhale back. Exhale straight ahead, forward. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Eyes look straight ahead. Bend your knees. Bring your tiger claws back. Even weighted. Inhale back. Open up your right foot pointed to the corner. Exhale. Bring your hands to hip height. Your left heel's forward. Feet even, shoulder width apart. One more time. Straight back. Inhale. Leaning back. Exhale. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Eyes look straight ahead. Bend your knees. Inhale. Come back. Open up that left foot. Exhale, right heel forward, seizing your prey. Feet shoulder width apart. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. Eyes look straight. Bend your knees. Strong, powerful movement back. Straight back. Inhale. Turn out the right foot. Exhale, seize your prey. Feet shoulder width apart. Come back to the center and we'll regulate our breath. Bring the palms up to the corners. Inhale. Let the hands face you. Exhale down. Right, these are two movements from a very, very famous Qigong routine called 5 5 animals play, or you might hear of it as 5 animals frolics. The third tiger movement that we are going to do is called tiger springing on its prey. This is one movement in another very, very famous Qigong exercise routine called 易筋经, tendon changing exercises. In this exercise, we're going to spring. We're going to give this powerful springing energy forward. We're also going to imagine that we're springing on our prey and we bring our claws forward. In this exercise, we are going to come down and place our hands on the floor. First thing is we're going to make this hand position where your thumb is going to come to the inside of your ring finger. We're just going to put a little bit of pressure right here and we're going to make fists around, and we're going to bring our fists, we're going to start it right underneath our last rib here. And inhale, step. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Spring. Exhale. Down to the floor. Inhale. Look up. Foot flat to the floor. Exhale. Come up. Thumb to the base of the ring finger. Squeeze around the thumb. Turn around to the other side. Feet together. Inhale. Step. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Fingertips down to the floor. Both heels come up. Lean forward. Inhale. Look up. Foot flat to the floor. Exhale. Push up. Turn around. Bring the other foot in. Shoulder width apart. Now regulate breath to finish. Inhale, bring the hands up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down in front. When the hands come in front of your chest, turn the palms to face you, fingertips in line with each other. Exhale down. Hands to your dantian, this area right below your navel. This is where the qi lives in your body. Other hand on top. And arms relax down. All right, so those were 3 tiger Qigong movements. I wanted to share that with you so we could celebrate the year of the water tiger.